And I did hit record this time. Awesome. Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of San Antonio After Dark. I am Cool Imp Justin, and also known as a narrator, storyteller, game master, and various other titles that I've been associated with in the past.
Yeah.
With me, I have... Yes, actually, that is one of them. Again, you smell like a Garu, and you should be ashamed of that, too.
Mm-hmm.
To my right on my screen, you'll see one of my colleagues. That's going to be Zach playing Allie.
Hi.
Next to him, we have the birthday boy himself, Drew, playing Lucas Rand.
What's up, guys?
And to my far right, we have Paul playing Kirk. Well, long shot when he's with the Queen, Dyson.
Baby, that's how I make my money for real these days. That's why I said gigolo life. Gigolo life.
So with that, where we left off last week is you guys were just standing outside the first bite. And as I was saying, it looks just as gaudy as in your vision that you had out on the by the river.
Looks like a scene from The Wiz.
Sweet.
Pig, more like a Rocky Horror Picture Show at the beginning, with the lips and the teeth. That bright red ruby lipstick.
You clearly ain't seen The Wiz and Miss Poppy's Field.
I've not seen The Wiz in quite some time. Going to get on down the road.
Mm-hmm.
And that one shot that they hold while they literally they dance down the road with nothing else happening.
Yeah.
You can make a pretty scene, but holding a one shot like that is so stupid. Oh my god, I'm acting like a movie critic. Anyways.
Yeah, it was cinema then.
That's good though, for one shot scene.
So as we begin tonight's game, what are you guys doing?
Well, as far as I know, we were going to kick the door in and demand answers from everything. Right? That was the plan?
Should we guru up first?
I guess.
Well, it was y'all's idea to come here because all worm creatures apparently talk in the coffee, like in the break room at work. So.
Oh no, y'all were inside. Y'all just gotten inside. That's right.
Oh, so we
We
did.
already kicked the door open. We were like, and the door swung back.
Y'all went all Legacy and Kane on that door.
That's
That's
right.
right. Kicked it right in. The guy says, you know, it just opens with a wave of the hand, right?
Hold on.
Shit.
Some people will get the reference of the snap. Others won't. Now I'm a little teary-eyed over here.
Next time, if you get a little sonic screwdriver, you'll be fine.
So again, brief description of this place. There are red curtains, varying shades of red to brown around the walls. The brown is at the exits. The red leads back to the office and to the VIP room, which doesn't have rhyme or reason who they're letting in. Just you see some people are let in, some people are not. An educated guess would say it's probably other supernatural creatures. Vampires seem to be openly feeding. Not like gushing out, like bathing in blood, but biting on the neck and drinking and licking the wound afterwards, which is something you guys all knew that they did, and it's how they stayed hidden so long. No one seems to be drinking excessively, though. Everyone seems to be a little lightheaded based off of just a cursory glance around the room. Even the people who are being fed on. So you don't know if it was consensual or non-consensual. But you know.
So shall we make our werewolf presence known, my good comrade?
You're the Philodox. You do what you do.
Yeah.
Y'all don't necessarily have to come into this room and start howling like idiots.
Oh, I was talking more going Galabro, but being a little taller, blonde hair.
I try to get rid of all my hair. Glabro would suck.
I've seen Drew's chest, yeah. He's hairless.
Yeah.
Or at least attempted hairless.
No. That's after plenty of work.
Manscaping.
They're talking about Drew's chest. There.
I'm sorry, I've known him since we were in high school. I'm allowed to mock him in his chest shaving.
I don't like it.
I just gotta point out that now the whole world knows, Drew, that you chest shave.
Hey, dude, I shave. I don't
want to know.
You ain't never been in no hot ass desert, Zach, and been like, I'm gonna keep my Italian stallion fuzz. Oh shit, it's all sweaty and nasty and smells like the inside of some skid marky horse diaper up in here. But I look manly.
That's true.
Fuck that.
I look where it's cold.
So what are y'all doing now that you're in this club?
Well, yeah, you need your hair.
Anyways, what are y'all doing now that you're in this club?
That's the conversation we're having as we're coming through.
Yeah.
That's why I would never ever go Glabro. Just cause this shit is hot. This is Texas. It's Krynos or nothing.
Yeah, because that's not any better.
Yeah, but you can regenerate from that shit. Ain't no heat stroke there.
That's true.
Hey,
That's
try going to Russia, where my ancestors are from.
Of where your ancestors are from, where your drunken ass ancestors think they were from. Bunch of Mongolian wannabes. It's a good thing they brought some fried chicken with them. What? Everyone in the bar.
Wow.
Why, what? Everyone knows General Tso's chicken is nothing more than Mongolian fried chicken. Now, which one of y'all worm creatures wants to tell us about the stolen heart, or am I gonna have to start punching people in the dicks?
Actually, a lot of people are
This is
looking
not a
at you like you're weird, and they just kind of walk away from you.
All right, that was my best effort, guys.
All right,
It's up to
grab
y'all
one
now.
and drag him out.
Drag one what? And drag them out where?
I don't know. Just grab something and drag it out.
You know what? I'm gonna, if the vampires are open here, I'm gonna go with, I'm probably gonna do something stupid. I'm gonna go Glabro, I'm gonna pick the skinniest dude vampire, and I'm gonna drag him out.
How you know? He's a vampire. What if
So-
he's just got like AIDS or something? Ew.
As
I'm
it-
gonna
as it-
stop Allie.
So, as it has been established, this is a neutral zone.
Okay. So.
There is no conflict. You cannot hunt someone directly from this location.
I'm not hunted. I'm just dragging.
No. I understand. But violence could be an act of breaking the truce.
Nah, you're coming with me. You're drunk.
I was
Again, I'm not telling you no.
I
I'm
know
just
you're not.
letting you know this information, and your character would know that this might violate the treaty.
okay, I'm just gonna be, hey, you wanna go party somewhere else or something?
Yeah, this vampire go be like, yeah, this bunch of werewolves done rolled up, and now they want me to go off alone with them. Yeah.
No, Mike or his wife presence.
His buddies look at him and goes, "I double dog dare you." It's like shit.
So y'all are just gonna sit down with a random vampire?
Yeah.
That's their plan.
Who's talking?
Not me. I'm done talking.
Where's the heart, you dirty worm scum? There we go.
He looks at you like, what are you talking about?
All right, who's the big guy in here? Like, not big guy as in like monsterly tall, but somebody who knows all kind of person.
Oh, you have to go into the VIP room for that shit.
Thanks. I'm gonna leave. Go to the VIP room.
Sweet.
I'm keeping my eye on you and now walking.
And he does this number.
I thought you were like talking to me. I'm keeping my eye on you. Fuck, you're coming with me. Shit.
He does seem, if anyone wants to make an empathy roll, does anyone have at least 2 dots in empathy? Let me do it that way.
Wait. Hold on. I'm still stuck on mage.
No.
Hold on. Werewolf.
No empathy. What about you, Allie?
I have 1 empathy. I don't have 2.
Give me perception empathy.
Oh, I have 2.
Drew just knows this. So, Lucas knows that this guy is puffing out his chest, but he might be a little intimidated. But he's not going to let anyone show it. Or let anyone see that he's afraid.
You're talking about the vampire, right?
Yeah. When 3 werewolves roll up on you,
You kind of like you either piss yourself or you go, I got this. Hold
or
my
I know
beer.
I'm in a safe place at the moment, and I have allies in the other room.
All right, let's go to the VIP room.
He can just tell his other buddies. It started with, here, guys, hold my beer.
That's right.
The guy looks you over for a moment. You see a flash of gold in his eyes. He lifts the velvet rope aside and lets you go in.
I don't even know what that was supposed to be, but that was pretty cool.
There's a 20. Here you go, sir. I'm giving him a 20.
So disrespectful to the help. You gotta slap them before you tip them.
What the?
So to describe the inside of this room again, it's the same as it looked for the vampire characters. There's a raised platform of booths around the edge of the of this room, and there's a couple of wider tables in the center of the room.
Okay.
Without even need to roll an awareness roll, there's a lot of not just magic but powerful creatures who have either been here recently or have been here currently. It's hard to tell. There's a lot of muddied senses. Just smelling the air makes you think of crazy powerful vampires that smell like earth, decay, and death.
So it's like your house, Lucas.
Which one? The one that I can build instantly or the one that I own? Ah,
Right.
joke's on you, I don't own a house.
That's right.
Shit, my next door neighbor is Oscar the Grouch.
Oscar the Bane.
Oh, he's not a bane. He's a city wildling. Even worse.
In this garbage can. Hello.
So, you look around and there's 4 people back here tonight. There is this very pale Russian-looking woman wearing a very tight red dress with a slit up to her hip. The dress goes down to her legs. One side is covered up. Her lips are as bright red as the neon sign outside. She has very distinctive scars on her cheek, one coming this way following the jawline, and the other going the opposite of the jawline.
Ladies and gentlemen.
They are very puckered scars. She probably got them when she was a mortal, not when she was a vampire. Hush your mouth. You notice a werewolf talking with someone who just looks human. But you know that back here they're probably not just a human, but they're some type of supernatural critter, you assume.
Do we know this werewolf?
Not personally. It is not Jacob.
Oh, God.
No, whatever I named that Ragabash. The one who keeps popping up everywhere. It's not him.
Just point at the lady in the slit dress, ladies and gentlemen, Jessica Rabbit.
She says, "Oh, you are too kind. You are new to my place. What can I do for you?"
That's what you can do to me, baby.
Oh man!
That's alright, it still works.
Appropriate pervert. Oh.
Hey, I used to have a well-paused tape for that movie because someone once told me that you could see up her dress in it.
You can, but it only works on Laserdisc. Anyway, moving on.
I'm looking
Paul
for
found it. I found the Easter egg.
I found where that bunny was laying his eggs. Anyway,
We are horrible people.
That's what I said. My inappropriate pervert packmate.
I
Which
am a,
one?
Well,
says the split personality dominatrix. Jesus. I keep finding the end of my
Hey.
fetish gun covered in lube, and I don't
Hey.
know why.
Don't bring any religion into this.
That's right.
hey, I'm sorry that Lex is into SM, S&M.
I'm Alexis Castilla. I'm the owner of this place, and I'm quite curious. What can I do for you?
She's got the same name as you.
Oh, really? We should
Hey,
be like,
I'm the only one that noticed it.
of course you would.
Looking at her, she does not look like a very powerful vampire, at least not in physical sense. But she does have a presence about her.
Je ne sais quoi.
I don't know.
So, I apologize for my rude comrades. But we're on a mission looking for a heart that was recently stolen that belongs to a certain werewolf.
A stolen heart, you say?
Yes.
Please, let's go sit down. And she'll point to a very nice booth. Again, the way that it's decorated in here makes you think of a fresh kill.
Oh.
Good job, Allie. Just tell the person where they go buy a new heart.
That's right.
And she'll walk up over there. She will sit in the very corners of this place and look down as she seems to be just a little suspicious. Oh, please sit down.
Perverts first.
What? That's a little racist, but I'll sit down.
Is there anything we can get you to drink?
I'm not sitting down. I'm standing up for everything, if you know what I mean.
I can't.
You're still at attention even when sitting down.
Boom!
Like I said, perverts first.
Not pervert. It's just business.
So she has offered you guys drinks. Does anyone take her up?
Yes.
Yes.
What do you guys order?
Oh, water.
I will have something off the secret menu. So a triple latte, mocha frappuccino with a hint of ground up Bane.
I'll just have a Coke.
Now, we don't necessarily have a secret menu, but we can definitely make you a coffee.
Oh.
By the way, I cannot do Russian for the life of me.
My friend.
It's all right.
No.
She gets the drinks come by. She looks at a waitress, orders the drinks. So you're looking for a heart.
Specifically, a crystal heart. Yes, it was crystal, right? Refresh my memory.
Stone.
Stone. Okay, a stone heart that has been stolen from Garu Nation, and we were tasked to find it and possibly, maybe, depending on if we like the person that stole it or not. These guys might break their legs.
A stone heart, you say?
Yes.
Our tin friend seems to have lost it.
Tin friend?
It's the Tin Man. We lost the Cowardly Lion hours ago. I just realized we're in fucking Wizard of Oz. We're trying to find our friend's heart.
Don't you know the Cowardly Lion went off with the bartender?
Lucas
Right.
could use brains.
Yeah, I got plenty.
Not the ones you keep in your bag.
Oh.
Breckie might very easily be considered Toto.
Oh, that's awesome.
That
Well,
leaves...
I would see him more as like the spot, like the.
Allie is obviously Alice. Or no, not Alice,
Dorothy.
Dorothy. And
And
that
the witch.
only leaves the Scarecrow.
No, the Scarecrow is the one without brains.
Oh yeah, so
The Cowardly Lion, which is the one that left to go hang out with a bartender.
Yes.
So I guess Kirk is just a flying monkey?
I am him.
No, Kirk would probably be the powerful Wizard of Oz. Pay no attention to that man behind the curtain.
That's right.
I'm old and
This
grumpy.
is such a delineation. I Either way, back on track.
Oh.
Y'all take it from here. I'm just talking to my gun.
So, yeah, we're looking for a stone heart. Like I said, depending on who has it, these guys might do some knee cracking.
What does this heart do? Do you know?
Like I said, I prefer to keep that a part of Garu Nation.
Like we're a
We
bunch of white supremacists.
Dude,
Jesus.
we've never even seen it work, so we don't even know what it really does. I mean,
Yeah.
we do, but we don't.
He doesn't know that. That's why I said I would like to keep this within out of game.
How long ago was it stolen?
Do we know how long ago was it stolen, John?
Within
Yes.
about 72 hours.
72 hours,
Sounds
roughly.
right.
Going on, maybe more, a little bit more.
Well, I do have a regular who has not been around as often. A newly awakened mage is, I think, what they call him. He lives over in Alamo Heights. Now, if I give you his address, what will you give me?
Kurt, you're on.
What? Apparently chlamydia. That's what these people seem to think.
This guy will take all of the deal bargain. As she points to you, Kurt. Go ahead.
Ah, dear Lord, man. Hold on, let me see if I have any performance. No, I do not.
What do you need?
I have expression though, so I start doing the full Monty dance.
That part of me died a long time ago.
Just give it a few minutes, it'll come back.
I hear you guys can pump some blood into it. Mm-hmm.
I'm like that was it for me, guys. I shot my load on that one.
What are you looking for?
That's not what I asked. What do you have to offer?
Services.
I think I got some meat in my bag.
Oh, well now.
We vampires would call that a boon. So, how would you rate the importance of this item?
Like $10? I don't know.
I need background information on boons. So
Like vampire boons.
You know, like Daniel Boom.
They're favors.
oh, favors.
Ranking
Okay.
from minor, major to life.
Minor.
Heh.
Maybe a little bit into life.
Anything do you want on the day of my daughter's wedding?
We'll call it a major and I'll collect it later. And she'll extend her hand out to you to shake.
I look at them, making sure it's okay. I will shake it for the pack.
Well now.
The stone bleaches your underwear whiter than OxyClean.
I think I could shake my own, thanks.
So her hand is cold. Very cold. Like colder than room temperature was, and that's what you expected it to be. She will grab a napkin, write down the address, and go, there you go. And the drinks are on me. You boys have a good night.
Yeah, thank you.
Hey, good luck on that. I'll stay here partying.
It's outrageous!
So the
I need
address.
better water from the trash can!
So she gives you the address, and as you guys look at it, you realize it is in Alamo Heights. This is not the poor section of Alamo Heights. This is the nice part. The house is, as you look at it, it's kind of tucked away at the end of a cul-de-sac. 2 stories tall. It literally has a white picket fence around it. Based on the Google, because I'm assuming you're looking it up on Google first.
Yeah.
It has nice bright green grass, like something you don't expect to see in Texas unless someone's cheating the water restrictions.
Gotcha.
You mean everyone?
Hey,
I
I'll talk
don't-
about my pool like that.
It looks clean, nice, and neat. In
Pretty
fact,
nice
it looks
pool.
immaculate.
So, Kirk, do you want to kick down the door in this place
What?
and demand the heart back, the stone heart back? Or do you just want to go knock it? and
when
Lucas.
did I become an Alrune? Oh wait, I'm not. Why don't you go look into the Umbra and see? How's that sound, huh?
That works too. I'm gonna go.
Is the Umbra really thin here?
That seems a
Well,
little-
y'all are still at the bar right now. Y'all have only looked up the house on Google Images.
Okay.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Well, then we'll go there. We'll
Go
get.
into the Umbra of Google Images.
That's right. Throw the phone in there.
So, it's still early in the evening. It's only about 8 o'clock, or sorry, 8:30 right now. As you pull up into the neighborhood, as you begin to make the first turn into this guy's house, you see bright lights flash behind you.
I think that was just an alarm system that just went off.
No, it's a cop car.
That's what I said.
Kurt, you got this.
I got this. All right, cool.
Is Allie pulling over?
Yes.
Okay.
Well, you're the driver. Pop them titties out.
Good.
I love our objectification of women. It's awesome. And my dick's hard because of it.
That's right.
So, Lauren
Yeah.
knows I objectify women.
Good evening, officer.
See anything you like? No, just kidding.
May I see your license and registration, please?
License
Now, as he
and-
pulls up, you realize this guy is decently toned. It's hard to tell entirely through the uniform, but he doesn't look like he has a lot of fat on him. His uniform is very nice, neat, and clean.
in the back of my mind, I have a feeling that this is a rookie.
So, do you hand over the license and registration?
Yeah, geez. Whatever. He's
All right,
applying.
I'll be right back. And you see him touch your car as he passes by.
Punch him.
Okay. He's in his vehicle for about 5 minutes. He comes back out. So, Alexis, what are you doing in this neighborhood at this hour?
Visiting a friend.
Oh, who are you visiting?
I give him the name of the person.
What do you say his name is?
Whatever name that I got from the vampire.
She never gave you a name.
Shit.
Y'all never asked.
Shit. Just a friend. And maybe take these boys out for like a cruise. You know, cruising down the laneway after the friend stop.
All right, well, while you're in this neighborhood, if you cause any trouble, I'm going to be back and I'll be on you. Drive safe. And
Rhinos!
he'll hand you back the license and license and registration.
Yeah.
I haven't been pulled over by a cop in a while. I think it's license and proof of insurance nowadays.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not even that, because they can tell if you have insurance thanks to the universal database. Their
But,
registration is built into your sticker now for the last couple years.
So he walks back to his vehicle. He stops flashing his lights and he pulls off and continues to go about the neighborhood patrolling. You did not get the image that this guy was a rent-a-cop either.
Man, she just killed him.
Well, next time, then let's cause trouble by knocking hard on that dude's door and let's get his attention so we can kill him. If you want to kill him. But let me get 20 feet away from you.
All
So
right.
as you pull around the house, you notice that he has an individual mailbox that says J. Smithers on the side of it.
Mr. Smithers.
He lives it's really weird. He lives at 7334 or 7734 on the actual street, and you look at that and you're like, huh, that's a little odd. But you don't know what it means.
7734.
They said this was a mage. Shit's probably hidden in the Umbra. Take a look.
Copy.
Who's peeking into the Umbra?
I'll peek.
All right. Are you parked in front of his house?
No, a couple blocks down.
Yeah, I'm not.
You won't be able to see his house from a couple blocks down.
Okay, maybe then.
All right.
This is a nice neighborhood.
Oh, okay. So across the street, look like we belong.
All right.
Like it's a total
So
alien.
you're looking at a difficulty 7 where you're at.
And that's a Gnosis roll? Current?
Straight gnosis current.
Okay, so 3. And I have to put in the formula.
And hello, Mazzy. How are you doing tonight, man?
I got 1.
All right. It looks fairly standard as an Umbra. The houses all look the same. They, at least in the Umbra, mind you, everything's well maintained. There even seems to be a, oddly enough, it is definitely a web spider, and you know that. That looks like a lawnmower going from lawn to lawn, making sure all the grass is even in this neighborhood. Because
Okay.
places like this actually have strict HOAs.
You missed a spot.
Is Kirk looking into the Umbra?
No, I'm watching the streets.
Lucas, what are you doing?
Well, you're watching the streets.
Yes.
I'm not going in the Umbra. No, last time I got stuck.
Oh, that's right. Y'all don't even need to peek anymore.
Yeah, we don't. That's why I was asking you how thick the gauntlet was. But I'm like, okay, maybe we don't have that gift unless we're near Otter.
No, you have it all the time.
Yeah, sorry. I think I forgot that one to write that one down. I bet.
Let's see. Pulse of the Invisible. Does no one has Gnosis 7 or higher, though?
No.
No.
Okay, so yeah, it's the same. It's still
Um,
treated as a Gnosis roll for that gift to be used.
So I'm gonna start walking, looking for anything suspicious towards the house in the Umbra. Just again, looking like I belong, letting the spider do its thing.
You're just looking into the Umbra, right?
Oh, I thought I was going full cross.
Oh, I didn't know you were going full cross. I thought you were just staying in the physical world and peeking in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Using Pulse of the Invisible, because with Pulse of the Invisible, you are not in that full-on complete focus mode. You can walk around. You can still do actions. That's
Okay,
why
but you
Pulse of the Invisible is so good for Garu to have, especially Theurges.
Okay. So if I can still move around, I'm gonna come out, tell them, and then just gonna go do a little scouting.
Okay. Give me Perception and Alertness.
And I'm gonna tell them that I'm gonna do a little bit of scouting since.
Yeah, I don't really like this house.
It's too nice for you, and you know it.
Yeah, it's too nice, and you know the idea that he lives on 7734. Yeah, I'm like, yeah.
If 6, I'm guessing.
Yeah, standard 6.
Yeah, because you didn't say anything. Wow. Wow.
You don't notice anything out of the ordinary here.
Oh, shit, that was the wrong end.
Kirk, since you're actually looking around, give me alertness and perception as well.
Not a problem.
Justin, that should have been a 5, not a 2.
Then roll me 3 more dice.
Yeah, because I have 3 in alertness, 2 in...
4 ones, come on.
What's the difficulty? 6?
Difficulty 6.
That's a nothing.
Your fetish is instructing you to stroke it more. Stroke
That's
it harder.
right.
Work the shaft.
Talking to it about getting a new 3D printer.
Check out that pattern spider. Yeah,
And
yeah.
give me an occult and intelligence roll. Do you have occult, Allie?
I should.
Well, you should, but do you?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, I have 1.
All right, give me intelligence occult.
Diff 6?
Diff is going to be 9.
Do I get a willpower? No, I don't. I'm back.
No, it's when you rest or if you fulfill your nature and demeanor.
Shit, I only have 2 willpower left. Does it work? Anyway. I have to. Okay.
I have a Colt.
Well, she hasn't shared information yet.
Oh, okay.
I get 1 success. I'm spending that point on willpower.
Can't do it post. You
Oh.
can only do it beforehand.
That's what I mean. I didn't roll yet.
So did you spend it?
Yeah.
There's the lettering on his mailbox is different. You can't identify how it's different.
Okay. I'll keep that in the back of my mind.
As you finish walking around the cul-de-sac, you get back to the vehicle again. Or do you hop back in?
Yeah, I'm gonna hop back here in the truck. Tell them that we got some weird funky lettering in the Umbra.
Told you.
No, this isn't a physical world.
Oh.
You see both sides. You don't just see into the Umbra.
Yeah.
Oh.
That's the cool thing about the Pulse.
Okay. Sorry, I'm missing understanding what that power's doing then.
Pulse of the Invisible allows you to just see into the Umbra. It's like peeking without having to be fully concentrated on it.
Oh.
You can also see people trapped in between the trapped in the gauntlet, like how you guys got trapped in and were beginning to get calcified.
Yeah, I get it now.
But you still see into the physical world because that's where you are actually at. So
Okay.
you can move, interact. Pulse of the Invisible is actually something to have that's really nasty for anyone with a Coyote Fang dagger. Kirk knows what that is.
That is true.
That's a dirty fetish.
So what do you guys want to do? Here, we got a spider who's chilling with cutting the grass, making sure it's like right length. We got some weird those symbols mean some weird wonking stuff that I don't understand. Maybe Kurt, you know, or Lucas. What you might be able to have a better go at that. So do we just go up and ring the doorbell?
I think that would be legit at this point and say, "Give us back our heart!"
He's gonna take
Okay.
yours.
So I guess I'm taking the lead, going first, and you guys are following my posse.
Yes,
Sure.
that is exactly
As
what we're doing.
you two, Kirk and Lucas, pass the mailbox, give me intelligence and occult. Hush it.
All of us, or
Nope, just Kirk and Lucas.
okay?
Because Allie already rolled.
It's not working.
What's the difficulty? 6,
Difficulty 9.
9. Okay. I got 1 success.
They're weird. Unless you have Mage Lore, but I don't think any of you have Mage Lore.
No.
No.
Lucas has no clue. They
Mm-mm.
seem to be the hot topic type of lettering to him. Kirk knows that this is probably some real shit. You just don't know what it is. Because you've seen glyphs with similar appearances to these.
Cool, cool.
All right. So in the driveway, you notice a, again, very clean. Even though a lot of other cars on the street right now have that dirty, haven't been washed in a month type of look to it, because it hasn't rained in San Antonio for about a month. His car looks clean, neat, and definitely nicer than it probably should. But it's
Mage.
but it's but all it is just a simple 4-door sedan. And we'll go with something I like, a Nissan Versa. No hatchback. It's like your car, Kirk.
Works for me.
You knock on the door. And about 5 minutes later, because you hear a little as you knock on the door, you hear a little motorized something or another From above the door, rotate down, and you see what is very obviously a security camera. It seems to be on a strip, and based off of what you can tell, it seems to move back and forth along the edge of the door, and can rotate up and down.
Man, this dude's into that Star Wars shit.
After about 2 to 3 minutes, he comes down. He's like, "Yes, what can I do for you today?"
We are looking for. Do we know what a mage is?
Yes,
Okay,
mages are the enemy.
we are looking for something that was stolen from our type of culture, and one of your friends said that you might have some information.
Stolen from your culture. I don't see how I could do that.
We're not. No. We're just looking for any information that you might know.
White man, you must return our people's treasures to us.
I did not realize Kirk was Native American. Is he Native American?
He is when it suits him. Remember my scene outside of the museum.
Yes.
It's like how Paul is a Mexican of convenience. It only counts when I'm trying to get a scholarship.
So he's
Yeah.
like, "I'm afraid I do not know what you're talking about."
Punch him in the dick. The white man fears his dick being punched.
Bro, we were told that you got like a heart. We want it.
Yeah, stone, bro.
Yeah, we all have hearts. They're in our chest.
Nah, man. Stone, like rock.
No, stolen from the Garu Nation. As she starts cracking her knuckles.
Wow! Straight up like that. That's awesome.
Again, I have no idea what you're talking about. Who all has empathy?
I have empathy.
I remember.
Give me a roll, difficulty 6. If you do not have empathy, give me a roll, difficulty 7.
What is it off for?
Is it empathy and something or just empathy?
Perception and empathy.
Oh, okay.
I got 3 successes.
I got none.
So, Lucas and Allie think he is flat out telling the truth. Kirk is a little suspicious, but he seems to be telling the truth. He seems to be genuinely flustered about what y'all are asking about. You can't really tell if he actually does or does not know about the heart, though. Tie goes to Defender. But then again, Kirk would know that 3 Garu walking up to a mage's house, a mage might be intimidated because you guys are strong.
Indeed so. So, utilizing that, I'm going to go ahead and spin a point of rage to go Krynos. And grab him by the neck and shake him till his little mage brains answer the question.
And then I'm gonna say, this ride can be over once you answer my questions.
Give me a strength roll. Kirk.
And Krynos, that is going to be +4.
Do I have intimidation?
6.
Oh man, I need intimidation.
I like that. I need intimidation.
I don't intimidate stuff. I just gotta bore you.
You feel the breeze, and it's a strong breeze, and you do not drop him.
Nope. Don't try your stupid sorcery on me. I, too, am the equivalent of a sorcerer amongst our kind. Don't make me stick your head into the Umbra and leave that part there and close the portal behind you, watching you twitch and dance like a cockroach on crack. Give us...
Oh yeah.
That's right.
I'm gonna translate that if I can.
Yes, you understand Garu.
I really don't know what you're talking about.
Man, you don't want him to stroke his gun.
I didn't know you werewolves were into that.
Oh, you ain't seen his gun.
Just tell us information. Come on. Magical artifact. You guys are all into woo stuff. So, the right end.
And it's at this point you guys see the flashing lights again.
Look at cops. Fuck it, dude. We're out of here. We are so screwed.
Nope, just the one cop car. He pulls around. You see him check his weapon. He drops out a magazine and loads up a different one.
I throw the mage at him.
You throw a mage at him.
I do. Screw this.
Give me
Dude,
strength
that dude-
athletics.
Dude, that dude just loaded up silver. Fuck that.
And that is a great guess for a werewolf. And a great assumption, too.
3, 6. Hold on.
Shake, shake, shake the mage boys.
5 successes.
Okay. He does not have that many dice.
It's not dwarf tossing. It's mage tossing.
Oh, wow. You cream him pretty good with the other mage.
All right, and I am bounding over there to take this guy's head right off. Because if
And I'm
he's loading up with silver, that means he knows all about werewolves. Then that means
And I'm
he's
going
probably not going to freak out.
to grab that gun away from him if he's dropping that.
Well, you don't have the ability to just jump over there. Kirk has the ability. This is a big place.
Oh, right.
Alamo Heights is a fancy place. It is not suburban life. These houses are normally $250,000 to $500,000 at lowest.
Can I make my way over there then?
Yes. So everyone roll initiative.
All right.
So 1d10 plus
Shoot him.
Dex and what? Dex? Dex, right?
Just 1d10.
Oh, I thought it was plus something.
Yeah, it's 1d10 plus your wits plus your dex.
Yep.
Ah, okay, that's where.
So, my base roll is going to be 5. Hang on, let me math that up. And 9. No, sorry, 8. And then 13. So I go on 13.
I go on 11.
Drew, what's your modifier?
13.
Okay.
Wait, no, hold on, I got that wrong. It was 2.
Okay.
Sorry, 8. Cause it's dex and wits, right?
Kirk finds himself standing back on the porch.
Ah, fucking magic!
16, 15, 14, 13. Drew, aren't you on 13?
No, I told you. I read reading wrong. It was dex and wits, right?
Mm-hmm.
Dex and
So
wits.
I'm 9.
Okay.
So I'm on 13.
The smaller of the two mages and the obviously less powerful, like, look, I don't know what you're talking about. There's no need to do this.
I'll keep throwing shit at you till we know the truth.
I'll keep throwing you at you.
Give me an empathy roll again.
Okay. Perception, empathy.
Just him or all of us?
Everyone.
Okay.
And difficulty 7, or if I don't have it.
Difficulty 7 if you don't have empathy.
I got no successes because I don't give a shiznit right now.
Rolling. There we go.
So, Drew knows he's lying through his teeth. Allie thinks he's telling the truth. Kirk absolutely believes him.
Oh, I didn't botch. I just got no successes. So
I understand.
I'm just like, this is highly doubtful.
It's still doubtful in your mind, but this is
Yeah.
believable because normally seeing a shifted Krynos werewolf is enough
Yeah.
to shake you to your foundation, even as a night folk.
That's all right. I throw Lucas at him.
I am tired. What the fuck?
12. And he doesn't do anything that you can notice.
Does he throw me?
Yeah,
Not
like I
yet.
said, that's my action. I went on 13.
Oh, you went on 13? Okay.
That's my action, is to throw Lucas at him.
And this is where you do a shit quick change into Krynos.
Yeah, well, I can, so, yeah.
So,
3.
give me another strength athletics.
Me or him?
Beginning with Kirk first.
3
Okay.
successes.
Okay. Lucas, are you going to shift form as you are tossed?
As I'm tossed? Hell yeah.
All right. So, give me strength plus 3. Or strength plus 5.
Are you talking about for Krynos move?
No, for Kirk.
Oh.
Okay. Strength plus 5. That's
And real quick, which one did you throw him at? The cop or the
the cop.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are you scratching on, cat? I'll be right back.
2 successes.
Kirk hits something in front of him. He's not sure what it is.
It's mage witchery.
But you stop about a foot short of actually being within range to him.
Now stick your claws in his groin.
I'm a foot short. Like, what the hell, man?
And what is Allie doing now?
Allie is...
Because
You know-
Allie, is Allie before or lower or higher than 10?
I'm 11.
Okay, so what are you doing?
I'm shifting into Krynos and making a charge action, if I can.
So spend a point of rage for that. And then give me... Ooh, what is a charge? I haven't actually had someone charge in a long time.
Do we get
Was there a difference between
Raise
running
back
at somebody
is
and
fine.
charging them?
Combat.
Is there a difference between running at somebody and charging them?
Yes.
Really? Okay.
A charge is a specific kind of attack.
Ah,
Running is
okay.
just running.
Okay, hang on.
So running, you're essentially running to get over there, then you're going to attack them, whereas
Exactly.
charge
Whereas is an actual attack.
and can't be deviated.
Or since Justin's busy, Kirk, do you know?
Give me Dex and Brawl. Difficulty 7.
Oh.
Man, I have to find my Krynos form. Krynos
Okay.
form. Dex and Brawl, right?
+4.
Okay, plus
Uh-huh.
so my Dex is up by 1.
Yep.
So, hang on, sorry, I'm just scrolling through my sheet up and down. So that is 4, 5, 6. So 6 plus 4, right? 6. 10. Difficult.
I love you, Mozzie. That's awesome.
What's the diff?
What do you say?
Diff is 7. I choose you, Lucas. Use your dick attack on Kapamon.
That's right.
That's excellent choice, sir. Excellent choice.
All right. So
Sorry.
give me a straight. First, I need a Dex and Athletics.
Ooh, 4. Do I get my specialty in long distance running?
No.
Okay. Dex is, what did I say? 4.
Shit, it ain't
Difficulty
like a mile
6.
away.
Wait, 4 plus. 9. Sorry, I'm just doing remath in my head to make sure I have the right amount of dice. Oh, come on.
Just type in a random number and hit go.
All right. Okay, and give me a straight strength roll.
Okay. So my strength is up by 4, I believe, in Chronos? Yes. So I am at... diff 6?
Yes, difficulty 6. You definitely hit him, but you notice something odd as you slam into him. You hit something that shouldn't be there because you're stop about an inch short. And what you would expect to just bowl him over, he is still standing at you, looking down at you. Lucas, you are up in this guy's face.
Yeah, I just got thrown. Like, nah, Grinders kill.
All right.
Like,
Give me Dex and Bro.
alright.
I knew eventually y'all would get into some combat that was completely unnecessary.
Indeed, so.
Okay, yeah, pretty much, yeah.
We were being too good of a werewolf party.
Alright. X and Brawl, go. One.
All right. Give me a strength roll.
I'm debating if I want.
What is it, +4, right? +4? Yeah, +4.
Oh, damn. Damn!
You got lucky.
Yeah! He got balls lucky. Now, for the first time when you guys see him strike him, you see someone actually make contact with him, and it seems to rip not only through his whatever seems to be protecting him, but it also seems to rip through the guy's body armor.
Man, he got lucky. He soaked all but one.
Oh,
Lucky bastard.
Unnecessary combat for unnecessary combatness.
That's right.
All right. Next round initiative.
We're not the most subtle of a group.
No, you're not.
We're shock troopers. That was the original plan from the set. Let's get some stuff under. Ooh. Hey, when you're doing nits, it's wits and dex, right? But is it wits and dex with modifiers?
Current
Yes.
form.
Okay, current form. All right.
Uh-huh.
so Dex is up by 4.
All right, I'm at 16 then.
Oh. I'm at 12.
Allie?
I'm making sure I got all my math right. That's all I'm doing. I'm at 8.
All right. Lucas goes first.
All right, gonna strike him again. See if I can get closer this time.
All right. Dex and Brawl.
What are you doing, cat?
No, I want this button. Do this button here. Go. Gotcha!
Okay. That is going to be strength plus 4.
1, 2, 3, 7, 11. Okay.
Roll 2 more dice with this, actually. So strength plus 6 to make up for the 2 dots that I forgot about in the previous round.
Oh
Okay.
shit! I had persuasion. Whoops.
That stupid one just slid in there like, look what I can do!
Wait, why are you rolling 13 dice? Is that your strength plus... Damn.
Yes.
All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And this guy falls unconscious.
As he should.
No! Wake up! I'm not done asking you questions!
Everyone give me a perception and awareness.
Perception and awareness?
Mm-hmm.
You got it.
Okay, so I don't have awareness, so I'm doing perception.
Perception it is.
I botched.
Okay. So Lucas and Allie realize this. There's a lot of eyes looking at you from the different windows. And something y'all all notice about all of these eyes is something that werewolves notice more than humans do is they have golden rings around their eyes. And it's about every 3 houses from each other. Kirk is thinking y'all have just killed an Archmage.
That's right. Y'all are freaking awesome.
Drew, gain 1 rage.
Okay.
Kirk, gain 1 rage. I forgot to tell you about that.
Okay.
For striking the first blow, essentially.
All right.
Make it 2 because you're frustrated because you didn't actually do damage.
That's all right. I only have 2 rage, so.
So you're at 4 right now. Which means you actually have the possibility of frenzying now.
Let's see.
And it's just 1, right? For
You only get 1.
I know. What did I get the rage for?
Striking a killing blow.
Oh, okay.
You have defeated your enemy.
I was like, well, do I get a rage because Kurt just picked me up and threw me?
No.
I was like, what the fuck, motherfucker? Just picking up his own buddies, just throwing them like they're just
That's
nothing
right.
but cannon fodder. You're lucky I'm a big cannonball.
Much better. All right. So the cop is down,
Yeah.
and the other one is doing what to us?
Running.
Oh, well, somebody should chase him.
The reason y'all, both Allie and Lucas realize that y'all are not in a friendly neighborhood.
Yeah, I'm sure that's
What are they?
You know the signs of a mage.
They're all mages.
You have at least 3 more mages that you can see from your perception. Wow, I can't speak tonight. From your perception, looking out their windows.
Alright, so we just go in the Umbra, come up on this guy, drag him, and pull him in.
Okay, that seems like a plan. I was just gonna chase after him while giving these people the finger.
You can chase after him in the physical world, we'll chase after him in the Umbra.
That's legit. I'm
All
gonna
right.
do that, and I'm gonna give these mages the finger as I go.
Oh my god! I'm only going after this guy because he's lying. I don't like liars. And I don't like bullies.
Okay. So, who's trying to step through the Umbra?
Not me.
Kurt,
I'm
there's
like, Yeah, go ahead.
We're gonna do you special.
All right.
Okay.
What is Allie doing?
I feel like I should give, since I noticed that they're mages, I feel like Kurt might need some backup, but I don't know how strong the dickwad Reddit is. Oh my god, thanks guys for putting me in a spot.
That's what we're here for.
Could smack you in the face and bring out Alexa, at least she would know what to do.
That's right. She just humped the dead guy.
She's like, the cop! Oh, I've never banged a cop. Wait, yeah, I did.
She's gonna...
Snoo him to death.
Oh my god. You know what? I'm gonna...
You're confused. Give me a willpower roll.
Yeah, I'm a little, yeah.
Allie cannot make up her mind. Give me a willpower roll.
If she wants to...
Death by Snoo-Soo!
Burn, right?
One of the greatest things created from Futurama.
Allie seems to be able to maintain control. So, you're standing there looking upon the scene of carnage. Kirk, give me a strength athletics roll.
All right.
Difficulty 9.
You are running against the winds.
All right.
Again, I plan for subtlety, and you guys go balls to the wall.
2 successes, my Negro.
You are unable to move.
But you know what? That just makes my opportunity to give them the finger that much sweeter.
Oh my god, we're gonna die.
For Lucas,
Okay.
difficulty 9 to step into the Umbra.
Difficulty 9? Okay.
Yep.
And what is it just Gnosis roll?
Straight Gnosis.
Straight Gnosis? Okay. Nope. No successes.
You realize very quickly the Umbra has tightened. The gauntlet has already been tightened up before you could begin to move. And Ellie, you're still looking around. He vanishes.
You know what? I'm shifting into what's that form?
You're thinking of Hispos.
Yes, thank you. Yes, that can really move. I'm shifting into.
Give me Primal Urge plus Stamina. Difficulty 7.
Primal Urge.
You need 3 successes because you're going through 3 forms.
Primal Urge, which is 3, and my current stamina, right?
Mm-hmm.
I get a bonus.
Oh, you're in Krynos, right?
Yeah.
Oh, so you only need 1 success at difficulty 7.
So plus 3, like, what did I say? 3...
Yes, you're cute. I know that.
3 Primal Urge, and I get a 3 stamina, which is 9, so which is 12 dice. Am I understanding?
12?
Yeah. Because stamina, I already have 3 in stamina. I have 3 plus 3 stamina in Krynos, which brings it to
6.
6.
Plus
Which-
3 Primal Urge, which is 9.
9. Sorry, my bad. Thank you for
You're
correcting
getting all multiplicative there, not additive.
And that's 4 successes.
Yeah, you don't have a problem. You can, you sniff the air real quick and you can still smell him faintly. But it
Okay.
seems to be fading already.
I'm running. I'm going in that air, and I'm
Give me Perception and Primal Urge.
Perception. 5 dice. Difficulty?
Difficulty is, yeah, still 6.
6, and what did I say? You said perception, right?
Mm-hmm.
5 dice.
All right. You're still tracking him pretty well. He seems to be getting further and further away.
Okay.
You cannot see him. You're only tracking him by scent.
Okay. I'm just gonna keep tracking them.
All right. Next round of actions, because we're not really in combat right now. It's okay. Another strong breeze comes through the air, and for Ali, you'll still be able to try and sense through this. His smell disperses into the air. Now it seems to be coming from other directions and having a wide pattern to the area. And we're going to begin back at the top of the order. Kirk,
Yes.
are you still trying to move?
Well, not if they're gonna mage me up. I'm gonna yell out, "Don't be getting all pissified just because y'all done stole one of our magic items and we came to get that shit back and y'all got all scared."
They're not saying anything.
I don't care. That's basically my action.
Taunting them?
Yeah, that's pretty much what I'm doing.
Manipulation and performance.
All right.
Or expression or intimidation, whichever's higher.
3.
Because this can be done multiple ways.
Yeah.
14. Oops. Oh, well, I did difficulty 9, so I don't know what the difficulty was.
Difficulty 6.
Okay, so I got 2 successes.
You see some of the people give you a sour look. Lucas,
Yeah.
what are you doing, sir?
Am I in the Umbra or I'm stuck?
No, you're still on the physical plane. You know that right now the Umbra has been thickened to a significant degree.
Okay, because I thought you said I disappeared.
No. You know it's pointless at this point without a great deal of concentrated effort to get across.
Fine, I'm gonna run over to Kirk and launch him.
He is still in Krynos.
Pick the nearest window.
But since you run over to him, give me a strength and athletics roll.
Okay. Why is this not working? Strength and athletics?
Yep.
Okay. Wait. Oh, athletics. Okay, so.
All right, you get over to where he's at, and immediately you feel what's going on. It feels like you're fighting against 5 times gravity's normal gravity.
Wow, you had to really think that one through?
Yeah, I messed it up. I apologize. Whatever.
It's all good. It's all good, man.
But gravity is definitely intense right here. You can understand why Kirk is kind of struggling against it, and now you're kind of caught in this bog too, but you haven't been brought down to your knees yet.
Can I feel like, can I get an idea of like where it's defined? Like how far it stretches out?
About 5 feet around Kirk. That's when you felt it.
Okay, yeah, I'm just gonna jump kick Kurt, or basically launch into him.
All right.
Maybe I can push him out, and
well, you're at the edge of it, so you would have to go all the way into this bubble.
oh, I see what you're saying.
It's a bubble around him.
Gotcha.
Start ripping out how.
Well, while you're thinking about that, Allie, give me
Yeah.
another perception primal urge.
Perception primal urge.
12 seconds. You can't track this guy. His scent is scattered everywhere in this community. The breeze that was summoned seems to have just dispersed it. And it seems to be flowing through from every corner of every house, and it's coming through the alleyways from the backyards. He could have gone anywhere.
So, he's gonna pick the direction that he was heading,
Mm-hmm.
knowing that it's magic, or knowing that there's mages. I'm gonna say that he had help from his friends and go that same direction that he was headed.
All right.
Gonna
Give me 1d10.
Gonna take a gamble here.
By the way, I do stick to my notes, and since I'm having to make this shit up on the fly because I did not expect you guys to just start Krynosing out in the middle of a neighborhood that you had no intent on being in.
1, 8.
Dyson's fault.
Not my fault.
You
Oh,
hear
what is it come here?
something as you continue to move forward. It sounds like it may have come from the grass on one of the houses.
That's marijuana.
But you still can't see anything.
She's gonna make her way over to that, and she's...
Well, you've already done your actions, Lucas.
She's gonna make her way over to the marijuana.
Yes, yeah.
Lucas.
So I can't get to him from there. It's 5 feet in.
5 feet from his base. So right now he's in Krynos, and it's 5 feet around his Krynos form. It seems to be just powerful enough to keep him in place. I mean, obviously you can fight against it and you can resist against it, but it's just a pain because you're not used to 5 times Earth gravity. You're not a Super Saiyan.
No, I'm
You're
not.
not from Jupiter like us.
I don't like bullies. I'm gonna kick you out of it. I'm gonna attempt to kick you out of it.
All right, give me strength and brawl.
Okay.
don't like bullies.
I don't like bullies. Tell me where the heart is.
Yeah.
Okay, so
Yes, I know what irony is.
Tell me what I want to know, or I hit you more.
So strength and athletics,
Oh,
Drew.
I'm trying to do it, damn it. Alright, let's see.
We don't like
7.
bullies, but we're bullied a mage.
We're werewolves. It's in our nature to be bullies.
Alpha dog dominant.
Stupid ones.
Okay. Do you have a strength specialty by any chance?
No.
Okay. You nudge him a little bit over. Kirk, are you going to try and resist getting kicked?
Not really.
All
I
right.
think turnabout's fair play.
Give me strength and athletics.
Okay, so... 8. What's the difficulty?
Difficulty 6.
Be shooting your lightning gun everywhere, assholes.
I got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 successes.
All right. His kick isn't very strong, but it's enough to splay you out. Half of your body is outside of this gravity bubble. But your dick and everything below it is still in there, and it is actually quite hard pressed on your body.
I'm already used to having the heaviest penis around, so... I'm gonna go ahead and I'm going to zombie crawl my way out of this shit.
So, this is what happens next. You guys can hear sirens off in the distance.
That's alright. Well, I'm white.
The gravity bubble lifts, and the breeze suddenly stops. Allie can no longer smell wherever this guy was.
She's frustrated now.
Gain a rage!
Current or total?
Temporary.
Temporary? So 1.
And I disagree with Paul on this. You can go above your maximum rage. Because there's nothing that says that you can't and hold on to it. In fact, it makes it's one of the backdraws of having rage. Although you can burn it off.
No, that's what I was gonna say. No, you can't keep it. But you can go over it temporarily, and then it'll throw you into frenzy, and then you're supposed to spend it right away.
Citation needed, sir. Citation needed.
Her hormones are getting to her. She's and ripping up that spot of lawn.
All right. What are y'all doing from here? You're ripping up that spot of the lawn, and you're just tearing up someone's lawn.
That's
You're gonna
right.
piss off
The
that
sirens are
pattern-
getting closer.
I was gonna say he's gonna piss off that pattern spire. Seriously?
They haven't seen yet what happened to the last cop that messed with us. I ain't worried about the popo. But you know what? I grow weary of this. Let us away from this nonsense. Y'all drag my ass out of here.
No, the gravity bubble's gone.
That's right. All right, I get up and I go
You
back
drag
to
my ass
Ahmed
anyways.
and brush myself off with a lot of dignity. Put my cowboy hat back on. Shake my nuts at these people and let us go back to the car.
I'm gonna nuke their houses later.
So right. Let's call
Lucas, Allie, are y'all doing the same?
Yeah.
After she destroyed the lawn.
All right. Y'all get back to the truck, and you pass by the police, and they just let you leave.
it as they should.
Yes, the HOA is going to be very pissed off.
So right.
They seem to be more focused on the other cop. You see someone having... Give me perception awareness.
Just kick him
Difficulty
twice.
5 if you have it, 6 if you don't.
Just kick him twice and he'll be fine. What we usually do to each other.
All right.
Nah, I ain't got any awareness.
Lucas is completely focused on his
Kicking the cop.
on what the hell he just lived through.
I was gonna go kick the cop for some reason. I don't like it.
Allie recognizes that person as they're driving by, and you take a look in the rearview mirror, is probably some type of healer. And Kirk.
I got nothing. I'm voluntarily failing as I'm fuming.
Okay. So Allie probably recognizes that as a healer. There's even a bit of a green tint down her left arm that looks kind of like a series of leaves on that arm.
Dude, it's freaking elves. God damn
Who wants
elves.
to go pick a fight with the
Verbena.
healer?
Did you say who wants to go pick a fight with a healer?
Yeah.
Y'all make it out of the neighborhood just fine. The one side of the street that actually had, as you're pulling out and you're going on back onto, I think it's Austin Highway, and you're leaving this neighborhood, there's one set of eyes following along. Everyone give me perception alertness.
Gonna yell out the window. I'm gonna be back for you, Mr. Shady Eye.
Let's see.
Just a difficulty 6. This is a brief glance into the area. Kirk notices, even from this angle, there's a lot of brass in the room that with the eyes taking a look down at him. And Lucas?
Yeah.
Did you already roll it? Is that the 25949? Perception awareness?
Yeah.
All right. You can see some shiny metal through his window. Where are y'all going from here?
I'm flicking off the window.
We're going to Sizzler.
Don't you mean worm-infested food?
No, we're going to Golden Corral.
That's worm-infested food.
All right, though.
Well, that's actually worm-infested food. That's like worms, not the worm.
Could be both.
Y'all will be dragging y'all's butt around the carpet for a week.
That's right.
Yep, Allie's carpet.
All right, Allie, where are y'all driving them?
Wherever they want to go.
Back to your place. We're gonna order beer and pizza.
Okay. Y'all get back to Allie's apartment, no issues. Strangely enough, no cops are following you.
They better not be.
And it's really odd for the place that y'all just tore up for cops not to be following you.
Mm-hmm.
Do y'all actually order in pizza?
Yes.
Okay. And pick up beer along the way?
Yes.
Okay.
She's ordering 2 whole pizzas for herself.
So 4 pizzas total.
Yes.
Y'all get back up to the apartment. Y'all have y'all's beer. What are y'all doing next?
So, how do we all think that went?
I am gonna kick that ass of that mage.
Okay, that's a start.
I think it's just a warning, Kurt. If you see an angry spider, I kind of ripped up its lawn.
That's all right. You know what? That's all right. It's about how I expected things to go.
Just to say, if you say that if you hear a spirit talking to you like that, bitch ripped up.
Oh yeah, I'm just gonna get complaints on my spirit Facebook. Man, bitches, why you got to be tearing up my lawn? I'm suing y'all. I'm like, that's awesome.
If there was a spirit Facebook, it would be Worm.
Mm-hmm.
It couldn't be run by the Wild because, well, it probably is partially run by the Wild and partially run by the Worm. The Worm just creates stupid shit, and the Wild is the long rambling text and the stupid stories that keep you hooked on for hours. I saw a video of people cooking eggs. That's awesome. How do I make a bead? I've actually gone down those delineations before, so.
But yeah,
I
Wouldn't that be
spent
the
3
Weaver
days
doing all
watching
that?
people cook Indian food for villages.
I think that would be the Weaver. The Weaver would be like, okay, if I put this in here, and then I add this, it's gonna upset them. But then they'll be curious. This will upset them again. Be curious. Maybe they'll figure out what the f- they're doing and fix all this so that I can get back to work.
Well, the worm is all fake news.
he's also shoving down pizza.
The
Um,
worm.
So, Kirk does seem to feel a tiny pull from the Umbra, like tapping him on the shoulder.
Oh dear God. Yeah, I'll see about trying to answer that shit.
Here in her place, I'm not gonna make you roll for the
Okay.
pulse of the invisible. It's a small spider, not a big spider.
It's a process serving spider. Thanks, guys.
It says,
You've been served.
"Your friend made a spider very angry.
I told you.
The HOA going to be very mad. He wanted me to let you know. Bye." And it crawls
Yeah,
off
we're-
your shoulders and goes away.
Yeah, we're gonna get sued.
I'm suing you for 10,000 gnosis.
That's right. I said, yeah, they're gonna sue y'all for messing up that lawn. That's all I'm saying right there, man. Straight up.
Hey, then that guy should have been hiding under the lawn.
You don't even know if he was actually in the lawn.
Her
You
best
just
guess.
heard a footstep.
Doesn't matter. He was in the lawn.
She's going on her best guess there, Justin.
Alright, so... You know what? This does not actually do anything towards the plan that I had that I expected you guys to go through. Y'all can still do that plan. Just saying.
So, was the plan in your book for us to talk to the vampire chick, or were we not supposed to do that?
No, y'all getting the information was planned for.
Gotcha.
Y'all
Us showing
just
up at the
shifting to
house?
Krynos and attacking him was not.
So us showing up at the house was planned.
Mm-hmm. I
And
can show you
say-
where the cop still pulls you over no matter what happens when you enter that neighborhood.
And so essentially, the guy choosing to lie to us and thereby upsetting us, that was part of the plan.
That was
No.
not a part of the plan because y'all guys went straight to confrontation.
We didn't. We said we looking for the hot.
Yes, y'all went straight to confrontation.
Yo, bro, we're looking for a heart.
It's made of stone. Yeah, no, I'm not talking about the one inside you.
However, the scene is on you guys as y'all are eating pizza and drinking beer.
Alright, so I think by the simple fact that this dude bolted, that he's guilty and knows something. So,
Time to track him.
well, I don't even know how we would do that, because he's a mage. And it's not like we could stake out his house, because all his neighbors are mages.
There was something about that lawn, yo. Like, I swear to God.
I'm sure there was, dude. That lawn probably could have eaten us.
Like, it was
Maybe we
too
could go
perfect.
visit the houses from the Umbra.
Yeah, that really won't work against mages. Almost everybody else, yeah, it's cool. Not so much mages.
So,
Just saying.
we had a lead. I say we report back we had a lead, and good luck with finding them.
I would just tell him mages took it.
Let's go steal a bunch of dump trucks with trash, drive into their area and dump the trash.
Now we're just pissing off more spiders.
No, those spiders we won't touch the lawn. We'll leave the lawn alone. We say our bad and then drive off.
Where are you gonna find dump trucks that will just... that
You're
just-
werewolves.
True.
You could rip someone apart and just steal their truck.
Indeed so.
And toss them in the back for good measure, and whenever you dump it, you dump them along with it with body parts scattered across the neighborhood.
And then we call the cops and be like, I found a dead body.
Do I get to meet Bones now?
Right.
So, as y'all are planning this throughout the night, the night does wind to an end. Everyone gains back a point of willpower.
Still have
Kirk, in
one
his
rage
fuming
over.
across the living room, accidentally burns off his extra points of rage because he starts just walking really fast. And I did not see where it says you cannot hold more than your permanent rage. So if you have a citation for me, Paul, I would appreciate it. However,
So
y'all wake
so
up in
you
the
have
morning.
more- Oh.
No one's hungover. What are y'all thinking about doing? How are y'all going to tackle this going forward?
I say we just blame the mages. I agree with Longshot there. Pow pow. Sorry. Pow pow. Or we can go always to a mage bar and be like, yo, tell us where your friend is. Or we'll start knocking some skulls.
We could go back to the first bite, because isn't that supposed to be werewolves, mages, all them kind of people? Or is it just werewolves and vampires?
All sorts of supernatural go there because it is a socially enforced
Okay.
neutrality.
say
So
we
they
go-
don't have to worry about being forced into breed form for werewolves, and they still have full access to their powers, so they can use stuff like persuasion as a gift or presence as awe.
So, say we go back to the first bite. What do we do until then? About this situation.
Poop on them?
Oh, we just got hosted by Therm the Rogue. Knight, thank you for the host so much.
Thank you.
Sweet.
No, why it did not pop up.
He did it
So-
incognito.
So we just go back to the bite, look for a mage, and say we're looking for this dude. We'll give you $500,000. If we turn, we give
Do
him a
you
cash-
have $500,000?
I don't think so. But I'm just saying, if we give him a cash reward for any information.
I don't know. We could go back to the set leader and let her know.
That we have a suspicion that it's a mage.
Yeah.
By the way, Lucas remembers he was very much lying about having the heart.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why we can go let her know.
Okay,
I
so we
mean-
blame it on the mages. So the assumption that it's the mages.
Oh, it's not blaming. It's not blaming. He's got it. I just don't know where.
Blame the mages. Blame the mages.
What about this? He has it. We say we're still working on it, and then we go back to the first bite and say, yo, we're looking for someone who did a crime against the werewolf nation. And saying
Sure. That'll work.
who's ever involved with him is going to get their ass whooped.
Yes, because that worked so well last time.
Justin, page 144 of Werewolf 20th, right above where it says using rage. At certain times, a werewolf's rage can even go higher than his permanent rating, but only if the situation is sufficiently infuriating, i.e., you leave the situation, then it goes back to your normal rating. That's why I said you can go up to it temporarily, but it doesn't stick around.
So, okay, what about if we give this to the set leader? She's like, thank you very much, and then what do we do for the rest of the day? Like, she just...
Well, the whole thing is, we've expended a lot of time on this nonsense.
So we
Okay,
just,
I agree with your interpretation of that.
That's what I mean is, yes, it can temporarily go higher, but as soon as you're out of the scene, it just kind of fizzles away.
yeah, Lucas, she
Uh,
talks.
Yeah, I'm like,
Look, I know
Well,
she.
go
Sorry,
ahead. Yeah,
I was gonna say I know she has it. I know the mage has it. So I think we should inform the set leader and let her know what she wants to do proceed. She may want to tell the rest of the werewolf councils.
That's true.
Yeah, that's great, because, their life mage won't just turn them all into puppies.
You know what? I hand you the phone. Hand here your number. Since you know and you can take charge about this one. You can call the set leader,
Who are you handing the phone to? To me?
Lucas.
Oh, okay. I was like, you do not
Don't
want me talking to
break
this sect leader.
Please.
Don't break it.
Yeah, he's already got one broke screen ass phone.
Don't break it. What? Would you think I'm like?
You broke my fucking truck.
Look, you said I could drive. You didn't say.
Truck. No, you should be the one that's repaying me the thousands of dollars. Oh
You
wait.
never asked if I knew how to drive. I said, "Hey, I'll drive," and you said, "Okay."
And then I said, don't stick your friggin' nose out the window, and you did.
I didn't stick my nose out the window.
You drove with your nose. Sorry.
It was easier to smell that way.
Not the freaking wheel.
Gaia, take the wheel.
And
So
now
you're thinking that because I broke your truck, I'm gonna break the phone.
You know what? I take the phone away from him and I call the sept leader.
All right.
Because I was about to break your phone. Out of character.
Okay.
out of character, I found something about my character. So she's very moody.
No, not what I wanted.
Only around Lucas, apparently.
She likes Kirk as she just pats him on the shoulder.
Ah, don't touch me! Don't touch me!
This stream and its blatant racism. I'm fine with it.
There has been no blatant
Well,
racism.
Matt is asking for.
I have no idea what y'all honkies are talking about whatsoever. My people are an oppressed people. It is not our fault that you worm bringers have taken our culture and our treasures. Thankfully, I have the security of a casino to hide in.
Ah.
Oh my god.
Now we will get revenge on the white man.
Give us firewater, will you? Unlimited firewater to get your money away from you, we have discovered works.
All right.
I'm just waiting for the set leader to answer, so she answers like right in the middle of this diatribe.
Which set leader are you calling?
I'm gonna call the Heart, the Glen.
Okay. Flash fire.
Yeah, so this is Kirk, leader of the Incontinence, and
Haunted.
I think we have found your stone heart. It seems to be in the hands of a mage who lives in the neighborhood of mages. We went to try and get it for you, but we got our asses kicked. So we're kind of at a loss as to what you want to do from here, or what do you think we can do? So
They got lucky.
just say
She'll say, "Have you tried getting him on his own?"
yeah, that was the idea, but we didn't realize he lived in a neighborhood of mages. Just saying.
So get him next time he leaves the neighborhood.
Well, that'd be kind of hard because they all saw us.
We have no clue where he's going. And she's yelling.
Yeah, and he kind of ran away to hide. So we're incompetent.
Do this for me. Try to track him with, and see if y'all do that. Don't get close to him. You said he was in his neighborhood.
Oh yeah.
Can you hide outside of the? Is it a fenced-in neighborhood, or is he one of those people living in a in a suburban community?
I don't know. I don't remember. Was it gated or anything like
Yes.
that, or no?
Gated
Okay,
community in Alamo Heights.
Yeah.
All right. So,
yeah.
yeah.
He was
So gated community. I mean, I suppose we could wait outside the gates and see what happens.
Try that and get back to me.
Okie dokie. We'll need to buy a pedovan, so.
Well, I mean, it's big enough. We could just turn the truck into one.
By the way, Mazzy, I love that comment. Have you tried turning the mage on and off again?
As a technomancer, that was the first thing I did. And unfortunately, he did not swing that way.
What is
Not
our
with the size of my circuit boards.
Peter? What is our plan?
You're a full-size slot. He's a SD slot.
Yeah, it's true. Very true. I'm MMC.
You're a full-size card. He's a small slot.
He's a micro SD card. That's right.
With a solid state drive, baby.
That's right. All right, so I'm gonna go out and buy a pedo van.
Okay.
You actually have no problem finding an old panel van.
That's right.
It's a
San
white
Antonio.
panel van that seems to have been an old-time Warner truck or
I
old-time
found one
Warner
over
van.
near the junkyard.
We could just write free candy on the side right now.
So much for incognito.
No, flowers by Irene.
Or we could just paint it green and call it the mystery machine.
No. That's already cruising around New Orleans.
I'm assuming in one of Theo's games.
Yes, the vampire, the Giovanni rolled around in that. All right, so
Every
You
coin
know,
gets you a toss.
By the way, y'all have just heard Kirk announce that he's the alpha.
He
Are
did?
any of you is going to challenge that?
You know what? Fuck this. This is my house.
He
Well,
did.
now that Frecky isn't here trying to make it a democracy,
You know what? Fuck this. This is my house. As soon as she says that, never mind. I'm not even gonna give him time to hang up. She's attacking him.
that's not really how you settle challenges of dominance and shit. That kung fu grip her ass.
So yeah, I'm going to Kratos as he's talking, and I'm gonna start chucking him around.
Sex off. Let's go. Whoever
Oh
last.
my
I'll get back to you. I'll smash the phone right over her head.
All right.
Whoever lasts the longest.
So, beginning with Allie, give me strength and brawl and Hamid. Or wait, you popped rage and went to Krynos?
Yeah,
All right, give me strength and brawl.
like I said, my house, bitch.
That doesn't make you the leader of the pack, though.
Yeah, still. I'm still gonna fight for it. Fight for my respect. What was it again? Sorry?
Strength and brawl,
Strength.
because you're
and-
tackling them.
And I get a +3 to strength, right?
In Krynos, yes.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
The Philodox suddenly completely forgets her role purpose as lawbringer and just attacks a packmate.
That's all right. It's all good. This is how the Storm Eater works.
3 successes gives me strength +2.
Strength +2?
Strength +2.
So 5, 6, 7.
God damn. Kirk, soak.
No problem.
Holy shit.
It's all bashing. I'm fine with that.
Oh yeah, real quick, roll me stamina, Allie.
Oh, right.
Difficulty 3.
I'm gonna spend a point of willpower.
Does my Krynos count for my stamina?
3 successes.
No, this was when you're still humming.
I only take 3 bashing. And I'm gonna go with the punch and use it to launch me into glass where I go into the Umbra.
Shit.
Alright.
I will spend a point of willpower on the roll for it since it is in combat.
Yeah, she's fine.
That's 4 successes to go into the Umbra.
Alright. And Kirk seems to, as you grip onto him and try to throttle him, disappears into the Umbra. Just like that.
Okay. She's going after him.
Alright, so I expect this. I'm going to be in Krynos with my fetish rifle out.
Give me Gnosis difficulty 7. Oh no, sorry, difficulty 6. Because it's your place.
Oh,
2 successes. Oh no, sorry, her.
It
Sorry.
takes you about a minute. Oh yeah, sorry.
Sorry, that was
This
Ram
is
that was
Allie.
talking to me.
sorry, what was it? Primal Urge and what?
No, this
No,
is straight Gnosis.
Sorry. Okay, 3.
It takes her 5 minutes to get across, but as you get across, roll me intelligence intelligence and survival.
Me?
Yes.
Okay.
By the way, I'm going to repeat this. I said it in a previous game. I play with dead to right rules.
Mhm.
If someone has you dead to rights, they can insta-kill you. Because the idea of I have so many hit points, I can take the damage, does not agree with me.
Sorry, what was it? Survival and what?
Survival and
Intelligence.
intelligence.
Okay. I don't have survival.
Difficulty 7. No, sorry, difficulty 8. No, 7, I'm right.
So, explain that. What do you mean dead to rights rules?
If a human is sitting on your chest while you're in Krynos, and they have a silver knife at your throat,
Okay.
they can insta-kill you because they will slit your throat.
Yeah.
There are very few things you can do to get out
Oh,
of that.
it's a called shot. If they've essentially has a called shot on your
Yeah.
throat.
Yes, and because you're a Garu, you cannot heal that because your throat is now open.
Yeah.
So, the reason I mention that, as Allie steps through and finishes crossing over into the Umbra,
I can do that.
no, I'm still going to give it to you. You realize he does have you dead to rights. As you cross over, his gun barrel is in your face.
And it is covered in lightning spirits, and they do not look happy.
I'll give you this one if she's saying.
You'll give me this one? I shoot her.
Ugh. Are
I'm
you
gonna
still
shoot.
aiming for the face, or are you going for a body shot?
I'm actually going to voluntarily make it non-lethal damage. It's
Okay.
more stun. I'm going to taser her into submission.
Okay. Give me
It is.
Dex and Firearms difficulty
So it's
6.
gonna be 7.
6.
It's 7.
Point
This
range.
one-
Point blank.
Okay, yeah, that's true. So 6.
Yeah,
Go
Mazzy,
ahead.
that's a rule I was actually watching, and I came up with this rule after watching something Spoony, the Spoony one did, talking about how how would a character really react having a bottle of acid thrown in his face. In reality, it is 3 hit points that are lost.
What am I rolling to soak is?
I haven't gotten it yet. I'm spending a point of willpower on the shot.
Mm-hmm.
So that is 6 successes. So that's 5 plus 7. So that's 12 dice of damage. That is from 1,
4.
2, 3, 4. Yep, so
Give me straight stamina.
Plus in my Krynos form.
mhm.
Yeah. It's always current form.
I just wanted to make sure.
Wow.
But yeah, I figured that's actually a pretty damn good rule. How would someone really react if a thief had a warrior dead to rights, about to slit his throat? A warrior is not going to think, oh, this is just 4 hit points. He's going to go,
Yeah.
this thief can actually kill me. All right. She is properly tased.
All right.
Give me a stamina primal urge real quick, Allie. Are you trying to maintain form?
No. Because it's no reason if I'm perfectly tased and I take so much damage that will knock me out. I don't see why she would.
So the tasing effect seems to have knocked you back into your breed form. The muscle convulsions, you just instinctively return back to where you were.
Okay.
And by the way, the reason I tend to do shit like this is to avoid players killing players in situations like this.
No, I look down at you. I'm like, I really don't know what crawled up your ass, but you need to unclench it and get laid again. So whatever your problem is, if it's that phase of the moon or whatever, my grandpappy used to say that a bitch in heat is a bitch in feet. So get your bitch ass back to the real world, take your phone before I smash it over your head,
So,
and chill.
how does Allie feel about being called a bitch?
She's not stupid. She's
No. How does she feel about it, in general? Because
Not-
some women like it, some women don't. Some women find it to be a sense of empowerment. You think I'm a bitch? Damn right I am.
Some find it as a turn on.
She comes.
Or
from
does
a
it
lot-
come up? Or does it come across to her as basically a Garu thing, and it's just him referring to you as what you are?
You know what? I'm gonna say she takes it. She's in that case. She knows she's gonna take it like the actual meaning.
Okay.
The
So,
actual meaning.
will
Definitely.
Kirk help her back up after she calms down?
Sure,
Okay.
of course. I'll sling my gun over. I'll turn it back down from death ray to just awesome looking. And help her.
Y'all
And I'm
step.
like, I don't know what the hell, woman. I was just on the phone. Bitch went cray-cray.
Y'all step back into the physical world with a confused Lucas. Lucas,
Nah.
give me a willpower roll, difficulty 8.
I was gonna say Lucas wasn't confused. We have that. What is it? That pulse of the Umbra. I'm just watching the fight from the other side. I'm like, well,
Give me a willpower roll, difficulty 8.
all right, okay. However, I don't know why she attacked him because I didn't hear anything.
I didn't either. I was just on the phone.
All right. While she's gone, you want to start searching through her bedroom.
Oh,
Oh my god!
That's true. The door is open.
Now she's gonna be pissed at him.
So you peek in through her room, her door room.
I mean, she's gone. She's in the Umbra.
Describe
that
your
bit.
bedroom for him.
Queen size bed maybe. Yeah, queen is the biggest. size
Queen,
bed.
no, king. California king is technically the biggest, but the average biggest is king.
Probably, like I said, probably a nice old style room.
Thanks for the host,
Cal-
Silly Goose CSA.
Wouldn't California Queen be the biggest?
Anyways, the biggest bed with that old medieval style, like with the drapes coming down, old, nice.
Four-poster bed.
Yeah, thank you. I was trying to.
Something from the Eden collection, maybe.
She has a nice flat screen TV, definitely spoiled. Probably the first, the middle, and the last child that they had. So definitely a spoiled child. Where else are you going?
All right.
Where-
You are just looking into her room, taking a peek around. Does she have any illicit items out?
No.
Okay. That is all you get to see as you see those two come back out of the Umbra.
Good thing you don't have any trash cans.
Actually, maybe she might. She will have some trash cans. I'll give him that.
And you see him looking into your bedroom.
I wonder what you got in that trash can.
Debating. I'm seeing if my emotions doing would. No. Actually, she's just gonna yell at him. What the fuck, dude?
I'm actually doing this for a purpose, by the way, Zach.
Yeah, I know. What the fuck, dude?
Ah, sweet. You guys are back. What the fuck?
What does he find in the trash can?
Because Pulse allows you to see into it, right?
Yes, Pulse would allow you to see in it, but with her out there, your curiosity overwhelmed you, and you weren't even looking.
Okay.
You just started looking into her bedroom.
No, that's fine. That's fine. I'm like, oh, hey, you're back.
Does he find anything in the trash can? Did I give him?
No.
Okay.
He doesn't have time to look into the trash can because...
Yeah, no, you do have trash cans. I didn't have time.
Okay.
I didn't have time to go through your drawers.
Now, if you don't mind coming out of the room.
Sure.
Whatever you found, put it back.
I didn't find anything in your room.
Whatever you stole, put it back.
Seriously?
Maybe.
Seriously, you think I would steal something?
Hey, I'm just going through down the list.
And I may like to dig into trash cans and things like that, and I may find all sorts of broken items and make shit, girl. But I don't steal. It's not my thing.
I was referring to the trash. Stealing trash.
No, your trash can's safe. It's fine.
Okay. I'll be right back. I have to actually go put out the dogs in real life.
Who let the dogs out?
Bark, 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 bark.
Yep, one should go out with the other.
Any questions from the chat as we have gone through this path of insanity tonight?
I'm this close to beating her up.
Wow, amazingly, without the Arun, all of a sudden people are getting violent. There might be a thing to say about that.
Well, it's because we had to, like, try to understand the Arun, so we didn't have time to fight. We were too busy translating Arun.
At some point, this was bound to have happened. It's Garu nature not to lead by, I'm in charge today, you're in charge tomorrow, or I'm in charge 10 minutes from now, and you're in charge the hour after that.
It's like always an in-charge thing with them.
It
Yes.
is.
It's a...
Like-
So, here's the thing. The guy who coined the term alpha and beta, when he first was doing his research, he saw large packs of wolves. We're talking numbers of about 6 and above. And he said, well, look, that one wolf is leading everybody. That one seems to be following, and then you have these other categories of wolves. Well, he went back to do more research on it, and what he ended up finding is small packs, which were basically family units, were not led by an individual wolf. It was treated as a family. It's led to this really contested belief that wolves don't have this alpha mentality when they do. It's just not in family units, it's in packs. And it's...
And most... I was gonna say, sorry.
Go ahead.
I was gonna say most alphas are actually at the back.
They're leaders.
Yeah.
So there are alphas in wolf culture. It's just a matter of the size of the pack. Family units don't have an alpha because there's no need for it.
Right.
Take a look at my 5 dogs I have. Hopper is the alpha. No one fucks with Hopper.
Justin says Hopper's the alpha. She, like, agreed with you. She's like, yep, definitely.
Although little bitty Lupe is trying to take that position.
Lupe's trying to take over. She won't. Yeah, she says she still backs down to Hopper.
Yup. So even within dogs, you see this type of behavior coming out. I've seen too many stream groups that want to fight this nature of, well, wolves don't really have alphas. Yeah, they do. people watch this Adam Ruins Everything show and think he represented the data properly.
Well, the reality of it is in any social hierarchy, there is always going to be somebody in charge and somebody not, regardless of species. That's just the nature of a social hierarchy,
Mm-hmm.
and it's irrelevant. And a lot of it is wish fulfillment and anthropomorphization of animals. Animals, no matter how smart they are still animals. They may have souls and all that great stuff, but they're still dumb as fucking donuts. People, representing the intelligence pinnacle of evolution,
That we
act
know
that
of.
way as well. No, that's on Earth.
Okay, I agree with on Earth.
Have the same damn thing. In any group of people, somebody is always in charge and somebody is not. And that's just reality. People don't like the idea of that because they think it's diminishing. It's not. That's just the way it is. And it goes beyond a social group. It goes to an entire culture. It's why nations exist. It's why people exist. We were tired of being the betas to nature. Some fucking mastodon is running us off. Screw that. And his jock ass set. Let's get our nerd clique together and invent some spears.
Fuck that saber-toothed tiger. I don't like him.
That's right.
He
you
took
know.
my leg last week.
Exactly.
I'm gonna die in a week, but I'm gonna get that saber-toothed tiger back.
I
Exactly.
want your woman.
It's
I'm-
got them fangs like I like.
I haven't done the research on like that type of culture. I don't think the bonking women on heads was a real thing.
No, it was much, it's a very survival of the species thing. I mean, and people will use it as an example for why marriage is a way of control and things like that, because it didn't exist in Stone Age cultures. Not because they didn't believe in it, but because of the impermanence of life. Why are you going to worry so much about that when your daily grind is survival? You know
All
what
right.
I mean?
Yeah, we actually didn't have anything like that until one of the races decided to go from Paleolithic to Neolithic.
Yeah, basically
So-
to where you didn't have to worry too much about waking up the next day.
So let's go ahead and wrap this up for the night.
Sounds good.
Beginning with Allie. What did you learn tonight?
Can we move on to someone else for a minute?
Yes, I can. Nope.
That better not be a fucking donut, because I will come to Canada and cut a bitch with a measuring tape.
The Drew. Oh no, I've got Paul's up. Paul, learning curve for me.
I learned that mages can kick our ass.
Very apt thing to learn.
It
Very-
just validated my opinion of them.
And
my ass.
I'm gonna do this all combined into one. What about glory, honor, and wisdom?
Ooh. I really am kind of at a loss. I mean, I think our fight was pretty glorious, even though we didn't win because we were outmatched, but we still tried to fight anyway.
Yeah, I would have to agree on that one.
You know what? That's close enough. First strike. One glory. Anything else that you might have done?
Not really that I could think of. I mean, maybe some honor for telling the Sept Alpha we got our ass whipped. You know what I mean? Basically not being ashamed of it, because some Garu would hide that. Or slant it in their favor. But like I said, that's kind of, I know that's a stretch. That's why I'm like,
I'll give you honesty in the face of defeat
yeah,
for wisdom.
okay, wisdom.
So what you did miss out on, take leadership.
But see, that's the whole thing. I didn't perceive it that way. So that's why I was all caught off guard. I just figured that, the Storm Eater done possessed Allie. And I was like, shit is flighty like that.
All right, moving over to Drew.
Let's see. Lucas learned that mages are lying sons of bitches and all need to be put down.
All right, that's actually not too far off how werewolves actually feel about.
That's right.
All right, and for honor, glory, and renown, what about renown tonight?
Well, I took down the cop. I don't know if that's a good thing or bad.
It was a mage, though.
That's one glory.
I did a partial rescue or attempted to rescue Kirk from whatever the hell that gravity weld was. And it was my choice to say that we should probably tell the set leader, even though Kurt took the phone away from me because Allie started accusing me of breaking shit.
Saving a packmate, that is worth an honor.
Sweet.
So, Drew, you are now at full honor for temporary.
Nice.
Next time you are at a moot, you have to remind me. That way you can go ahead and get that turned into a permanent point of honor.
Okay.
And I am putting this on you guys to remember, even though I'm tracking it on Roll20, you have to make the effort to actually get them bumped up in rank.
Oh, wow, I still have a lot of wisdom.
And for Allie.
She learned that I don't know if he was skinny or not, or fair size, that skinny dudes can run like the werewolf.
All right, that works. All right, and what about your renown tonight?
I was gonna say, not picking a fight with a vampire in, how do I say it? In a neutral zone. I don't know if that would count, even though that we knew it was a neutral zone.
You know what? I'll give you an honor for that. Observing neutral territory.
I forgot we even visited a vampire.
Leading the charge in communicating and putting up negotiations. I don't know if that would count as anything.
You did what?
Negotiations for information with especially with a vampire without. I don't know if that's. Other than that,
I'll give you negotiating skills.
Okay. Other than that, running down and sticking to my gun and wits, seeing where that mage went, even though that I knew it was sorcery. It was a booga booga.
Sorry.
You know what? That's close enough to what I have.
Like sticking to my guns at what direction? Not getting turned around.
No. Tracking in Hispos in order to honor your past and to move forward.
Oh.
All right. Same thing for Allie. She now has full on her honor. Next time there's a moot, which is about 2 weeks from current game setting, you can petition the spirits to turn that into permanent. So, as always, at the end of the night, we like to advertise our friends. Zach's going to do all of his advertising at once tonight instead of broken up.
Thank you. It's a lot easier for me.
Beginning with Tuesday night, we have Storyteller's Spirit with her Vampire the Masquerade game. Starting at 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. Cedar Tree bi-weekly at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Vampire the Masquerade game. Wednesday, and it should be starting this week, fingers crossed, a Werewolf Dark Ages game over at CAFCON, Caffeinated Conquest. I haven't seen how they handle Werewolf, but we'll find out. We'll see if it's any good. Lost Tribes Gaming on Thursday nights, 8:30 p.m. Central Standard Time. Start time is technically at 9. But that's when we start to get prepared, and you can actually reach out to some of us, and we'll be available to speak about the game. That's over at Lost Tribes Gaming. Friday night next week, we'll be here, once again, ready to entertain you. Calvin still has his games on Saturday. I don't know what he's running anymore. I haven't seen his last couple of streams, and I think he's reorganizing his Saturday game, because I think the Demon, the Fallout has ended. And if you don't know what Demon the Fallout is, you should check out some of his backlog for his Demon game. Someone Nuked a City.
I like how you just skipped ahead.
Also, tomorrow, this is a quick advertisement. I'm going to be over at Silly Goose's channel as a co-commentator as he plays Vampire the Masquerade Redemption. So if you're looking for a little bit more, it's supposed to be 11 p.m. I think it's Central Standard Time, or it's 1 p.m. Central Standard Time. I forget which time zone that guy's in. But speaking of Silly Goose, he still has his vampire game on Sunday. John Varel is still running that Changeling game, and I think it's on session 40 or 41 now.
Damn.
Lost Tribes Gaming every other week, still running his VTM game. Green Dragon 666 still running his Puppet Masters of the Jihad. And apparently they switched out a few players and they're having to introduce new players or something. It's a game I haven't been following that closely, but it's something worth checking out. And Ren Vendor, a new game. He is still under 10 sessions. I think he's going to be going on session 9 on Sunday. So something to take a look out for. 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. And Zach, go ahead and advertise your channel.
So Mondays is Wraith Game. Sadly, we lost Kurt for a couple weeks due to real life. Might be a little late on the start time due to real life college stuff. Me getting out. So I might be a little late on that start time at 9. Just a heads up for you there, Justin. Come September. What else? Oh, yeah. Werewolf. New Breeds is wrapping up. Well, putting a pause on that game. And this Sunday at 3. And then next Sunday we are going over to play another werewolf game where they are playing a pack and litter mates of Red Town. So come and check out that. It's just the same world. All these games are the same world, same perspective. Well, different perspective from different people in the world. And also I do much more on my channel, so come and check out those different days too. That I'm not too sure if I can say. So.
And which one's this werewolf one?
Sunday at 3. Oh, right, 3 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's 2 p.m. Central, and that is 12 p.m. Eastern Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, for that werewolf, and then a little bit about 9, roughly 9:15, 9:20, 9:30.
And with that said, we're going to go ahead and call it a night. We want to thank all of you for joining. Mazzy, especially the people hosting, which is Thurum the Rogue, Silly Goose CSA, and Zach here are all hosting this evening. For those who are watching and lurking, thank you for being here and listening to our silliness. We really do appreciate it, and we actually, I think I can speak for these guys. It's fun to be an entertaining group and be able to at least hopefully put a smile on people's faces, even if y'all are laughing at us instead of with us. Maybe I'm just needy for attention. Who knows? But I enjoy doing this. So y'all have a good night. Everyone say good night.
Night.